Hola amigos! I'm in Costa Rica at the moment, and this is going to be my first of a series of homework assignments. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do this every day, or most days. And I wanted to start off with something really basic. If you've ever been on the website, on the left side, there's a link to something called Mobility WOD. Mobility WOD is run by a guy named Kelly Starrett, and he did something similar. He made a video every day because people need to move more. They need to mobilize their body. It's not just that 1 or 2 hours that you're at the gym, but every day we should be moving our body into full range of motion. So he started off with his very first video he ever made talking about the bottom of the squat. And I'm going to start off with the same thing. It's a 10-minute drill. Most of these homework assignments are going to be about 10 minutes. And all it is sitting in the bottom of our squat. We do a good job of doing this in class, okay? But I talk about this in my intro class. I talk about this as being a natural human sitting position or a shitting position, all right? But take a look at a couple things. One, I want my toes more or less forward, right under my hips, maybe a little bit wider, and I want my knees to be pushing out, okay? This is a relaxed position. I'm not going to load my body in this because you can see my lumbar curve is relaxed at the bottom, all right? But this is just working on full range of motion. I should be able to hang out here for at least 10 minutes. I should be comfortable here. If you're lacking ankle range of motion, you'll struggle, you'll fall over a lot. Okay? So there's a couple things you can do. One, you can step out a little bit wider if you need to, but again, still focus on pushing the knees out. What I don't want to see is that you're hanging out like this, right? You're reinforcing poor position with the knees caving in, kind of hanging out here. Okay? So if you need to, this is what we do in class, you can use something, all right, to kind of help yourself out. If you're falling over backwards, all right, use something to brace yourself, try to set your feet into a good position, and push those knees out. I also like working on barefoot onto something that my feet don't slide. When I do socks on something like this, my toes will have a habit of kind of sliding to the outside. So working on a surface like this, my feet really stick and I can push my knees out really hard and get into a better position. All right. Another thing you can play with, you can do a couple things here, is working on an active position. So I said this is a passive position, but what I'll do sometimes, if you've ever seen this picture, is I'll just hang out and work on my computer. I'll set up a couple pillows and work on actually setting up into an active position, so I really pull my chest up really hard and actually maintain my lumbar curve and hang out here doing some work on my computer for, again, 10 minutes or even a little longer, okay? And see if you can get better at this position, get more comfortable down here, okay? So that's your first homework assignment. Assume 10 minutes down there. Again, focus on good position of the feet and knees, all right? And play with active or passive position, all right? Have fun. Adios.